In case you haven't heard the news lately, former YouTube CEO Susan Wojcicki unfortunately passed away on August 9th, 2024, at the young age of 56 after battling non-small cell lung cancer for 2 years. And she was the CEO of YouTube from 2014 to last year. And what makes this even more tragic was that her death happened months after one of her 5 kids died of an overdose in a California dorm, so it must be really hard on her surviving family members at the time being. And my thoughts and condolences are to them. While it seemed like people were heavily critical of how Wojcicki ran YouTube, even if you think she didn't do a good job at running YouTube, can we all agree that how she ran the company does not reflect how she was as a person? And anyone who's celebrating this is not only just being a jerk, but is also just completely ignorant as well. Aside from being the CEO of YouTube, Wojcicki spent a lot of her life trying to fight gender discrimination in technology companies, as well as prioritizing the growth of computer programming and coding in schools nationwide. She also had a real estate holding company that worked on the sustainable growth of the Californian city, Los Altos. So just because you were dissatisfied of how she ran YouTube for the time that she was CEO, that should not erase the amount of personal advocacy she did throughout her life. And judging by the fact that she and her husband had 5 kids, also gave the impression that she was a very family-oriented person. Which probably explains some of the business decisions she made while at YouTube to make the platform more kid-friendly. But regardless of how you thought she ran YouTube as CEO, let's just take the time to remember the monumental impact she made in building affordable housing and fighting gender discrimination in the tech field. And I'm sending my thoughts and prayers to Susan's family, who are going through a really tough time, not just losing her, but also losing her son a couple months ago. And imagine being a parent and having to bury one of your own kids while simultaneously dying of cancer. That must be a very terrible thing to go to, and I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. So, to sum everything up, it seemed like Susan Wojcicki was a very ambitious person and was also extremely family-oriented, and she would never stop fighting for the things that she was passionate about. May she rest in peace.